guys, it's Elijah. Today is July 5th, and that means there's only 4 more days till Comic-Con. This will be my San Diego Comic-Con update number 2 video. I have 2 pieces of information that may or may not affect you in some ways, and the first one being Peter Capaldi did an interview for Entertainment Weekly talking about San Diego Comic-Con a bit and what's in store, along with a little information on Series 9 and our first official promo pic. But we've seen a lot of filming pics, so this isn't really that special, but very exciting as we got our first official picture. And then also the Nerd Machine, who will be sitting down to have a chat with Michelle Gomez, Jenna Coleman, and Stephen Moffat, and talk a little bit about that as well. So let's get started. So Peter Capaldi recently did an interview with Entertainment Weekly discussing San Diego Comic-Con. This would be his first trip to San Diego for the convention circuit. So here are some of the questions that he answered. Are you looking forward to Comic-Con? Yes, very much so. Comic-Con is legendary and a great thrill to be invited along. You told me last year that as a child you're always intrigued and frightened by Doctor Who, but are you nervous about appearing in front of 7,000 people at the Doctor Who panel? Yes, very nervous. Don't think I've ever stood in front of 7,000 people in my life. But if 7,000 people want to see us, it would be rude not to turn up. Now, I don't think this is necessarily true because during the world tour, I think that Korea stop was huge. But, I mean, still great that we're having this, and I think he's very excited. This is going to be very exciting to see Peter Capaldi at San Diego Comic-Con. Next up, if you were going to walk the Comic-Con floor disguised as a monster from Doctor Who or as anything or anyone else, what would it be? And he said a White Walker from Game of Thrones or from Doctor Who, Menoptera. And if you're not familiar with what the Menoptera is, it was from a William Hartnell serial called The Web Planet. Check it out. Very great story. I know Peter is a big fan of the classic series, and I've heard him talk a bit about Web Planet Menoptera. He's mentioned that a few times in his interviews, so I think it's one that kind of sticks with him, along with them on Daisy and Cybermen. So, yeah, very exciting, and obviously he must be a fan of Game of Thrones because he did mention being a White Walker. He would love to be a White Walker, so. And also, speaking of Game of Thrones, Maisie Williams will also be guest starring in the season. He talked a bit about that as well, but let's go to the next question. Could you tease the 2-part premiere? It places the Doctor in a conflict that is central to his being, as well as containing some subtle tributes to the 60s and truly wonderful guest performances. You notice how in this interview he doesn't really give away what it's about, you know, how he just kind of goes along with it and says, okay, we're going to have bits of this, bits of that, and I'm very interested how he put subtle tributes to the 60s, so wonder what I'm getting from that. And then this exclusive photo for Entertainment Weekly. The photo shows the Doctor about to make a mistake that has cataclysmic repercussions. How is the Doctor different from the season last? He's throwing himself into life with a newfound hunger for adventure. He's in pursuit of joy and grabbing every thrill that he can along the way. But I sense him running from something that even he does not yet understand. So I wonder what they mean by that. Tell us about villains and monsters that the Doctor will encounter this season. There is an epic sweep to this season. I think the villains and monsters reflect that. Great new ones, brilliant old ones, and some very scary creatures looming in the stories, and a really emotional ambition. And then here he touches a bit on Michelle Gomez. In handsome Michelle Gomez, Missy is more magnificently bad than ever before. And also, going back to Maisie Williams, they talked a bit about her as well. Peter said, Maisie's fantastic, a sharp and talented tornado. As an 18-year-old, she has taught me many new words and expressions. Now I'll say about her character is she shifts in cosmic ways. How would you describe the relationship between the Doctor and Jenna Coleman's Clara this season? They've suddenly realized that they are the most fortunate people of all time and space, and are hell-bent on adventure. Jenna continues to deliver a beautiful nuisance, complex and funny performance that marks her out as one of the best companions ever. Jenna had planned on leaving last season before changing her mind. Will this be her last shows? And Peter's response, I hope not. And then 50 billion articles appeared with Peter Capaldi defending Jenna Coleman. Personally, I think she may be leaving this season, but whatever they do with her, fine by me. She's a great companion, and every companion is great in their own way, so we'll just have to see where they go with this. Now this next one somewhat has to do with San Diego Comic-Con, and this would be the Nerd Machine. They do these conversations at San Diego Comic-Con, not in the San Diego Comic-Con building, but in a different building, so I'll tell you about that. This takes place in the new Children's Museum in downtown San Diego. Tickets are $22 each, and there are only 200 seats for the talks. And tickets already sold out for this event, but if you want to go to the Nerd Machine headquarters there, it's free to get in. You don't even have to have a San Diego Comic-Con badge. And one of the panels will be having Jenna Coleman, Michelle Gomez, and Stephen Moffat. So the Doctor Who panel at the Nerd Machine will be taking place at 10:45 a.m. and this will be on Saturday, July 11th. And this will be with Jenna Coleman, Michelle Gomez, and Stephen Moffat. And I believe in previous years the Nerd Machine has done live streams of this panel, so I'll let you know in more videos coming up if they do decide to live stream this panel. I'm guessing they will because it's such a high profile event, but yeah. By the way, the tickets are sold out on this event, so don't bother looking for tickets because they're already sold out. They sold out in a matter of minutes, as BBC America said on their Twitter. So, well, we're nearly 4 days away from San Diego Comic-Con, and I'm very excited. I will keep you updated on any more news we get. I'm hoping to pick up the Entertainment Weekly magazine because apparently that article online was edited, so I want to see what else they have in store. So, for now, make sure to subscribe, check out some of my other videos, and give it a thumbs up, guys. Thanks for watching.